Hey, how's it going? Matthew here, aka EZBOT, and on the stream today I have DNcrystal, who's kind of hiding over to the side just for a moment so that this camera focuses on me. This is Drew Nyte, aka DNcrystal, makes awesome music using a Digitakt and an RC202, sometimes a Roland 404 Mark II as well. Very high energy rave music, and it's some of my favorite music from local hardware music performers here in Seattle. I mean, music in general, but especially when it comes to the hardware artists that we have here. Drew kills it, puts on a great live show, played recently at a Modbang event, which is an event that I put on here in Seattle. Drew, I'm going to turn it over to him in a second. Drew is going to show a couple of tracks to us, teach us how he transitions, and then we're going to start working on a track from scratch using Drew's workflow. He's going to teach me how he makes music, and then you get to watch as well. So if you have some questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Otherwise, let's get started. You can hit the number 2 if you'd like over here, and then hit on. So you cool. So yeah, this is what Drew's working with. So why don't you tell me a little bit about what we have on the table right now?
Yeah, so this is the bright yellow Digitakt and the RC202. I mean, you're no stranger to Elektron. I love the Digitakt. I think it is my favorite piece of gear that anybody has made ever across history. It's so cool. It's really versatile. I love it because I kind of came up with trackers a lot. Okay. And the Elektron sequencer is like super. It's got like the per step, trigs and stuff.
What tracker were you playing on?
I kind of started out with LSDJ first, and then got into like Milky Tracker and like Octamed and like Impulse and all those kind of like
I actually didn't know
old school
this
trackers
about you.
Oh really? Yeah. That was sort of. I mean, like it's pretty easy to get into a tracker when the Game Boy is the way you make it. It's I'm already playing this thing every day. I might as well like play music, like literally play music. And then Renoise was like the big one. Once Renoise came out, it was just like
I picked up Renoise recently, and it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a tracker front end with like a DAW back end.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's pretty intimidating. I feel like because you can just do so much with it, and the layout. It's just like you're all of a sudden like if tracker's like an Excel spreadsheet, then like Renoise is like. I don't even know what to call it. It's like it's like every app you can imagine in one.
So would you say that your tracker music that you made is similar to the kind of music that you make on the Digitakt?
No, not at all.
Okay.
On the tracker, I think because of the way that it works. I mean, a lot of people, use pretty early on for like house or drum and bass, and it's really conducive to that since you can like chop things really quickly. I think the Digitakt has less to offer than like a normal tracker because there's less like, key commands and parameters and stuff.
But you can parameter lock more actions on a per step basis.
Correct. Yeah. So what's cool, I mean, the Elektron sequencer is basically like, that's why I think it like really clicked really quickly with me because it was like, oh, I'm used to being able to like, instead of typing in like things on the keyboard, I'm like, oh, I'm holding a thing and then I'm affecting it, which is like what I would
so intuitive
kind of be doing, right off the bat. And the fact that it's like, I mean, like a lot of trackers, like, had 4 tracks was like in the old trackers, and eventually it came to 8 and you could do more tracks. But a tracker with 4 tracks is sort of like with a lot of those legacy, because trackers were originally developed to make music for video games. That was,
right.
I forgot the person who first made it, because the person who made it for like work in like a specific studio.
Was it like a Nintendo game?
It was like for, I can't remember what it was at first. But yeah, it was like in the 80s, like late 80s.
Okay.
So it makes sense that, basically what the Digitakt offers is like, it's called a drum computer, but I love that you can do the thing where you have multiple samples on each trig and per track, which is like a very much a tracker thing where it's like, you're not thinking of, oh, this is my kick drum. You're thinking, oh, it's track 1. usually it has a kick drum, but it also has claps, or
So
it has.
this is actually
you know,
already a great insight into the way that you make music. So
Right,
when
right.
I'm mostly developing my music on the Digitakt, because the Digitakt is my main weapon of choice. I'd say it's like right now it's become Digitakt Syntact for me. And of course the Octatrack's always there, but the Octatrack has its function in my music. And
Yeah.
this is doing what the Octatrack does for you.
This is like, this is like the like Happy Meal Octatrack.
Happy Meal Octatrack. But it's actually really powerful. But
Yeah.
the way you do it is very well, it requires a lot of practice. Even more practice than what I would say I do with Octatrack because you do
Yeah.
tap tempo and recording. I'm excited for you to show this off to people because this is a scary event.
It's
and I've
kinda
seen you do
scary.
it live so many times.
It's kind of scary. Yeah, it's like, well, also, I come from, we both come from band world. I come from being a drummer. Speaking of which, I want to say hey to Daniel. Good to see you, man. But yeah, I think there's a certain aspect of as soon as you are like, you know exactly what you're gonna do, I feel like your performance kind of suffers, or at least mine does. As soon as I have everything planned out completely, because I'm already pretty anal about like everything has to be like the way it is, and then you throw in this thing, and it's like, well, I could completely just scuff it up, and
right.
so it's fun. It's a nice like reminder.
Yeah, it like keeps it real.
Yeah. Keeps it
Like,
really real.
Instead
Yeah.
of it feeling like on rails as much, you're like
When you're trying to do a perfect loop and you miss it by a beat, and then you have to like live with your immediate choice. It's like the consequences are like looking at you in the face.
I know. I've looked at you. We've made eye contact before during live shows where it's been like
Where I'm
we
like-
all do. Like if we're performing and something whack happens, you look at the.
I'll look at
people-
you first though, because I feel like that happened at the last performance too. I forgot to rearrange my patterns, and I went to like the last pattern in the middle of the song, and I looked up and I was like, ah, where's Matt? I need comfort.
We
I
look,
need help.
look at the people who like know the stress that's happening up here.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, dude, I'm so stoked to have you on here.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I want everyone to hear how amazing your music is so that people understand what we're about to talk about. So if you could play me a banger.
Of course. Yeah.
And then
yeah.
so like play me a track and then at the end of the track stop and we'll chat for just a moment and then start that same track up again and then show me how you transition to another song and then play through another song.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I did I know I was talking before stream. These are some kind of older tracks that I haven't played in a while, so we'll see if I can make it through the whole thing. But yeah, we'll give it a go.
Let's go.
Yeah.   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  Yeah.           Yeah.         Yeah.          Yeah.           Yeah.           Yeah.
Sick. That was really cool.
Thanks, man.
So, okay, tell me about how you made that song.
Well,
What's the workflow here? And why is this blue?
this light is just messed up, dude. I don't know. Like, it actually really sucks. Like, so when I'm in a pattern, that's when it's off, and that's when it's on. You literally can't even, like, I have to, like...
Oh, it's just busted.
It's just busted, yeah.
Bummer.
Probably because I don't take good care of it, really, you know? Like, I definitely dropped it one time, and I think that's when this happened, where I was, like, fumbling it around, because usually I have, like, a power pack, like, you know, you have, like, the battery pack with, like, the MyVolts cable. I was, like, carrying it with, like, my headphones and, like, I don't know, tuna sandwich or something. I just dropped it, and I was like, oh, well. now it's broken, so...
Well, at least it's a cool color of blue.
Yeah.
I know my color grade makes it hard for people to see that, but it is bright blue. It looks great.
It's pretty cool, actually. So for this track, it all started because I would say from like 2016 to like 2018 into 2019, I was doing game composition. So I was like making music for like indie games and stuff. And I had this old track that I made.
Games that
no
you can mention?
No. I mean, like, a lot of games. Basically, it was a lot of like concept work for like a lot of games that didn't come out.
Okay.
Which sounds very official and cool. But it was a lot of projects that ultimately I put in time into that didn't end up coming to fruition, which, you know, is fine. But it was kind of one of the reasons why I got out, because I was like, this is hard, not really sustainable for me.
Got it.
But I made a lot of really cool tracks, kind of like pro bono, like just like free tracks to like for portfolio or for people or whatever. And there's this track that I sampled myself on that's in this song. I think it's in here. Which one is it?
Where did those chords come from?
That's the song. Yeah. So that is a song that I done, like, that's like a piece of a song that I had already done, and so I like pitched it up and then sampled it, and it's just like a stereo file of like piano and like that little voice chop and then some like other hats. So I was kind of messing around and did that, and it was like,
so you sometimes will not recycle a track, but like maybe you take like something you were like, oh, this didn't.
Right. Well, remixing a track on a DAW is a little bit easier. I think if you wanted to do that on Digitakt, you have to kind of like sample it and then do it. You know what I mean? Unless you have it all stemmed out, which I did, but I thought it was... I don't tend to like to break things up. I'd rather just sample like a big chunk and have it summed to mono and just kind of... That's kind of the sound of it, you know? So...
I do a lot of recycling myself.
Yeah.
Like in my Digitakt, like there's not much room in the Digitakt, right?
No.
So it's like, I know you like, you'll dump your whole Digitakt, right? And wipe it, which is currently where you're at right now, right?
Yeah, so I did that recently. I actually had to put this one, because I have like the Digitakt backup files. So I had that one backed up, but I nuked every sample and every, because we'll talk about that later, but I don't really keep sample packs. I just sort of sample in, I name something like the date, which I put it into the Digitakt, and then like kind of what it is. Like it'll be like pad 9/29, like September 29th, and then that lives in like a list until
and you just audition it
until I nuke it again, basically.
Until you nuke it. Okay.
Yeah. So that's where that song came from. Then I had this like weird like this guy right here, this like tribal. I don't even know where I had that from. I think I took it from YouTube, like an
actual.
Just like a
tribal sound?
Probably, yeah. Okay. I mean, like, because, like, the two big sources of, like, stuff for me, I do have Splice. So I use Splice if I, like, really need just, like a really saturated, like, 909 kick or something, and I don't want to, like, I'm too lazy to look for it. But,
what about Loop
YouTube,
Masters?
But... Loop Masters.
Or whatever.
Or Loop Cloud? Yeah, Loop Cloud.
Because we have that.
I have not yet tried Loop Cloud. But I would say YouTube for me is like the kind of the holy grail of stuff, because
and Instagram
too, yeah, because you can just like I think for that the song I sampled, I remember I literally typed in hashtag singer, hashtag singing, because there's always someone in their bathroom like doing like a vocal run or something,
right.
And I'm just like. Let me take that.
That's such a cool workflow, and ever since you told me about that, I have like. It's been in my mind to be like, oh, I want to like find some like some cool sounds off of social media or on YouTube and purpose them for, I don't know, your music is really fun.
Well,
and inspiring.
Well, I think a lot of it comes from the fact that, like, in my mind, a lot of samples are too clean. Like, I really enjoy kind of like the artifactiness of like finding something that feels like it's from a real source. You know, if that makes any sense. Like,
it's like how can I put this? It's like early Death Cab for Cutie versus late Death Cab for Cutie.
It's like we got Brothers on a Hotel Bed, which I don't want, and then I want that, like, yeah.
We have the facts and we voted yes.
Yeah, that's the kind of samples I want.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do sampling Death Cab.
Garage sound.
The garage sound, yeah. Well, because also I do a lot of sampling from my phone mic too, just because there's nothing really like it, you know, like
a lot of koala.
Koala is like my favorite thing in the world because you can import video, so you can just like video screen cap something. Yeah, you can import the video and it just like separates the audio. So I literally will just like import something, I'll screen cap something, and then just like do whatever in Koala.
Screen cap video on your phone? Is that an app or is that just a feature? Is it an Android feature?
It's an Android feature, yeah. So it's screen record or whatever. Okay. So it's just like
maybe
records.
You can do that on iPhone. I just don't know.
You can, yeah. You can do it on iPhone. It's a built-in thing. It's really for Koala really handy because, yeah, you just
siphon some.
You just siphon, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like taking a hose to the gas tank.
Yeah.
Give me that gas.
Give me that gas.
Give me that gas. So okay, no, that's really cool. That's good to know. So I think people probably want to know. What the shit is going on right here?
What the hell is this?
Because like this, so I was thinking.
Yeah.
During your performance, I was thinking about myself, of course, because I'm selfish human. No, I was thinking about what I would do in this situation. Like we're doing the same thing. I guess that's really what I'm going at.
Yeah.
Is that I spend a lot of time playing with my Octatrack.
Yeah.
During my live shows, and less time playing on the source of the sounds because the effects are more fun. Right? Like I'm doing filtering.
Right, I would agree. I would agree. Yeah.
Doing them together, of course. We're bringing sounds in and out, but like, this is where you were. This is what you were touching the most.
Yes. Yeah. Mostly because this thing is just like janky as fuck. It's like the same. Like it has the Roland suite of effects. You know what I mean? Where it's like they have, but like they're in a weird.
Super good.
They just do a weird thing because this one is like tailored for external sources coming in and then looping it.
Right.
Whereas like sometimes use a 404. That one, like I mentioned, has like some like lag on how it tracks like with the pitch shifter. So this thing, the main effect I use on this one is the delay in the pitch shifter because it does this like gnarly thing to hats especially. Like I can show you right here.
Yeah, show me.
Like I think it's this one. Let's do this one. Yeah, so I had this kind of like hat thing going. Like it like brings out these resonances, like.
Yeah, it's like.
And that's, dude, like.
There's something crazy.
That I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but it really adds. Same with even like with like that's just like wild to me. Like I don't know how to. The 404 one doesn't do it like that, you know. So this thing, I love the effects, and then also, you know, the main sort of like piece de resistance is this thing is a looper, and it's really good with beat detection for external sources. So you can get really tight. Yeah, but I don't do any of the MIDI.
It doesn't. Why don't you do? So you and I had Mikey on here recently.
Yeah.
Mikey uses loopers. We all use loopers.
Yeah.
I use loopers.
Yeah.
But mine is clocked.
Yeah.
But the clock can be an issue. Which is why you don't use the clock, right? Otherwise, you would use it. Why wouldn't you use it?
Because you can do weird off-time loops without the clock. So I like sometimes going off of the. I like going off of the grid sometimes. Like it depends on the song. Like if a song ends like with like a weirdo pulsing pad thing, I don't want it to be a clocked loop because you can tell when the loop starts over, it'll be like. You can hear it because there's no tail, right?
Right.
So I need to be able to loop like a weird timing and then also loop in a delay signal so the tail has enough time to like make it sound natural.
Can you show me what you mean?
On that one, I'm not sure if I have a song that would do that. I can show you how I would transition into another song though.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
that is like, this is I'm sure this would intimidate a lot of people.
It intimidates me. It's not like it's not a good system to
It
do
is.
stuff.
I've watched you play shows, man. You kill it.
Yeah,
So-
but it's like I don't know. But I thought about doing the Octatrack thing, but like I'm like very stubborn with what I do, and I've told you to your face that I hate the Octatrack. I'm scared. No, but like
I didn't build it.
you're about to.
I will.
So anyway, let me see if I can pull this off here. Kind of how I would do it. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna try and catch a loop at the ending of the song, and the key is you have to make sure you do like a kind of like a delayed thing. So this one's on the beat and the stop is off the beat, because if you do it too early, you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Maybe I can like mess it up intentionally so you understand. But let's see. So something I would do, I would kind of be like, okay, so I can do this. So it'd be like. Okay. So now that it's in here, I can like. I'm messing it up really bad right now, but that's the kind of thing you would do, is like do some granular kind of stuff, And then while I'm doing that,
yeah, you can literally load a new project, which is what you do.
Which is what I do, yeah. So I would do. There we go. So then I would usually see what BPM this is. So 142. Then I would go. So that was really messed up. Like I was like changing effects and stuff, but that's kind of what you
No, you were
do.
giving it like a demo.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, I have questions.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, okay, one, when you captured the loop, I don't know the RC, so I have questions about the RC. But
Yeah.
When you captured the loop,
Yeah.
like I get that idea, because you can do the same thing with the Octatrack.
Yeah.
Like you could do you don't have to be on the beat. You don't have to use the tempo. There's things you can get around that, and you can capture any length of loop if you want as well. So I get that idea and what you're doing, but when you capture the loop, are you having to hit stop in that at the same time?
Yeah. That's what I was saying
Does
with
it not-
with this.
Is there not like a setting on here that says like once a loop is fully captured, switch to that looped audio and stop listening to the incoming audio?
Well, since I don't use MIDI, there's no like loop length pre-record on this. So like this tap tempo here on that last song wasn't even set to 135, which is what the tempo is. It's just free floating. So basically I have to, once you capture it, then it'll do it if you want to capture another loop. But that initial loop, there's no like buffer that like loops it like that. You know what I mean? So
I mean, like, the audio, these play over each other if you're not careful.
see, that's why if I want to do like, see, I had to go ba-ba.
Oh, that's
now-
the delay.
So it's, but it captured right, because otherwise it sounds like this. Like it'll be like, you know what I mean? And now it captured that. So like you really, it's a very like,
There's not. I wonder.
it's like a Hunt for Red October out here, man. You have to like,
for Red October, a classic.
you have to go like ba-ba,
That's crazy.
you know.
That's just wild.
But now that it's here, like
I can't even imagine doing this.
I actually changed my effect. I need where is it? There we go. But dude, it's so sick that you can like do this and like
What you're doing right now is something that is a little bit harder to do with the Octatrack, considering I don't have as many post-loop effects. Like, I have lots of effects for the live audio, but I don't
Yeah.
have as many effects. I have very few effects for recorded audio.
Right. So this one, there's some effects you can't use for recorded audio. Like you can't use reverbs for, or you can't use reverbs for like external audio. But you can use delay, and so you can use reverbs for recorded audio. But I found that delay is usually more, I don't know, feels better to me.
Yeah, I have more fun with delays than reverbs.
Yeah.
For sure. And they can kind of act as a reverb. Like, they fill the same gap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But delay gets funkier. I think you can do
Yeah,
some
you
like
can,
really funky stuff with delay.
Yeah.
Especially especially if you can capture like on this one like a vocal thing. It's like, dude, it just becomes this like whole like I messed up because I kept the thing is you can't turn this knob if you do that because then it changes what the effect is. So, but there's one on here that's like it's like a beat repeat kind of thing. I think I had it here. It's called repeat. Yes, you see like a reverb in there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not on here. Well, either way, yeah, like the effects on here are just absolutely bonkers.
They do sound really good. I'm going to answer this guy's question really.
Yeah.
Carlos asked, is that an Octatrack limitation, or I haven't tried it? No, the reason why it's like that for me is because I make Octatrack performance templates, and I use most of the tracks on the Octatrack for effects processing, which is like what Drew is doing here, but it has its own built-in limitations, and so does the Octatrack. But I have only one track that I can use for audio, and it gets 2 insert effects. So 2 effects. Essentially, I can build a lot of effects with 2 insert effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can build a lot of cool,
Right.
delays, and with a delay and a filter. A delay and a filter is all you need. Let's get real.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, a nice beat repeat. This does beat repeat way better than the Octatrack.
Yeah.
So does the 404.
The 404 is really good at that.
It
404
does
is
like
really
you
good
can
at
go
that.
like you can spin. The
Yeah, this
beat
one.
repeat.
Yeah, this one. I like that one on the 404 because he actually has. Well, this one has it's separated. There's that spinny like like the kind of like DJ buffer kind of thing. Whereas this one has 2 different effects, but this one is really like. Let's get this again. So like. So if you like, yeah, it's quick. Like it just hits that thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I love it because it just is so immediate, and I don't need like parameters really. I just need something to make it sound
you
different.
just get to play.
I just get to like rhythmically.
And you're like, yeah, exactly. And you're doing
It's
this
like
thing where like
it's like caveman turn the knob kind of thing.
Caveman
I just
turn
need
the
I need
knob.
big knob for big hand that just I turn, So
That's freaking sick, dude. Okay, what I want to see is you do this transition into a song and then play through another song.
sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I agree, Itamar Rosenblum, that it is. Yeah, especially with the way that I use it. Anyway. This is not...
I mean, the way you do Octatrack stuff is like extremely cool though. It's like the only thing that would inspire me to actually get the Octatrack. It's because like
I'll remember
I'm
that.
thinking like, what could I do? But then I think I would just go create like it's too much for me. It's too much. It's too many things to do at once. I already
It might be. I don't know.
I already feel like I'm got my like RAM like tapped out just doing a single box. So
I feel like if I hadn't spent so much time learning it and showing people how to use it, that I'd probably feel the same way.
yeah,
But now it's just kind of like...
kind of second nature, I guess.
Yeah, now I just remember everything. But okay, yeah.
Let's see if I can get out of this song and into another one.
Get it. Hell yeah. Yeah. Dude, that was a flawless performance of that song.
Yeah, except for those hats were like through the roof.
They were a little
They
hot.
were very hot. Sorry for the mix, everyone. That was brutal.
I thought
But thank you.
It did sound really good. So I have to say, this
Yeah.
is one of my. I mean, this is definitely one of my favorites that you wrote. This song, the "I need your body," that line, I will wake up sometimes, and that song
Just-
is, you know, like
just
you
like
wake
get
up in the morning and the
scared.
song's just playing in your head.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's your song playing in my head, and when I wake up, that song.
Aw, thanks, man.
Which it's true. I'm just like that line gets stuck in your head.
Thanks,
It's
man.
such a catchy track. Where did that come from? Oh, wait, you've told me this actually. I think
I mean, that was an Instagram find.
that was Instagram.
That
find.
yeah, that
It's like a girl singing in the
yeah,
bathroom or something.
I believe that was an Instagram find. I'm trying to remember, because one of the things I'll do is sometimes if I'm like bored in bed, because like I'm not really on social media too much. It's mostly like I have like a dedicated time, and it's like okay, like before bed I'll like maybe like see if someone like message me or put memes or whatever, you know. So that's the time where I'll do the koala screen grab thing where
Yeah.
I'll like find something, and I'll kind of make a stockpile of stuff. Like I have a session in Koala. It's just all screen grabs that I import.
I'm
and
gonna start doing this.
And you can name your the files when you import them. So it'll be like like dude with snare drum, and I'll put the date, and then I'll just have it in there, and I won't remember what it is, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's in there. So that was one of those where it was either. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was either a splice poll or it was Instagram. I think this one was Instagram though. But I just remember being like so stumped and like, dude, because I had this groove. Let's see. Yeah. Like I had that one and I was like, what could even go over that? Like I was like, it's already so busy that I'm like, I don't want to like muck it up too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, but this song actually came together really fast, so because like I'm a pretty slow writer usually, but this is kind of like a right place, right time where I already had the groove, kind of in the Digitakt. I had this like project session or whatever, and then I found that sample, and it was like, oh, that's what the song is gonna be now, you know? Because I didn't really think anything of it when I found it. I just kind of put it in the thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe because I had to like repitch it and kind of do some stuff to it. That was basically it.
So while you were performing, I was paying attention to what you were doing on the Digitakt this time, and less on the 404.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that you were doing all the classic Digitakt performance moves. And I'll just try and name off some of them. So
Yeah.
you were using the bass width filter a lot, which I think is a go-to. So people should pay attention to this. Using your bass width filter
Yeah.
as your low cut, high pass for a live performance, with Control All and save and undo
Yeah.
is, I mean, that's how you get around not destroying something that you were using the filter in your sequencer.
Yeah.
Right. You use
absolutely.
that one as not parameter locked, and you just cruise with it. I do the same thing. I do it less because the Octatrack kind of fulfills that duty. But if you're just doing this, that's a great workflow. Then definitely the control all stuff. But a lot of times you are playing the filters and using pattern mutes instead
That's a big
of global
one.
mutes, which is my workflow. And
Yeah.
I'm glad that we have that in common.
Well, it really, I think that's a huge one, especially coming from, I feel like you are someone who is very good at arranging songs. And I think with pattern mutes, I have to be able to go into a pattern with whatever sounds coming out that I had before. Like I can't,
right, yeah.
you know, so it's like my pattern has
Continuity.
to start without a kick drum and then I have to add the kick drum. So for you, it's like the same kind of thing where it's like global mutes don't work for me. But the thing that's brilliant that I love about this that I used to hate is, you know, in that first song, actually, I'll pull that up because this is something you can get a lot of mileage out of, even if you don't have good rhythm. This is like a really easy thing.
Oh, I saw what you were doing.
Yeah, it's a
You were muting and unmuting.
Yeah, so the thing about that is that because it doesn't mute audio, it just mutes the trigs,
Which I prefer.
which is way better because that means you can actually do stuff like where it like the tails will hang over, yeah, and it's like it's like the whole point of it basically. Is so you can do like
Can I show you a trick? I don't know if you've ever tried this one.
yeah.
Like this note, or
Uh-huh.
it's just playing the one note. But if it was playing more notes, if you're in this mode, never mind.
Yeah, it's just it was I played a thing and then resampled the whole thing basically.
I was just gonna say what you can do is that when you're in this mode, without ruining everything.
I have it saved, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
If you hold function and use the arrow keys.
Oh yeah, the
No.
oh
You can move this around, and when you reload the pattern, it'll move it back to the spot it's supposed to be in. So if you had a melody written out here, you could essentially change the position of the melody.
So when you're doing this, is that just like scooting over
scooting the trick?
Dude,
you can do that live.
I don't know. I never knew you could do that.
Yeah, it's dope.
What?
I do it all the time with
crazy.
bass lines.
Yeah.
And I'll chase the tempo so that the
Yeah.
note keeps repeating. It'll be bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba da da ba ba.
Yeah.
I'll go back and forth.
Oh, that's so
find
sick,
notes
dude.
that I like and just hug them.
That's so cool.
Anyway, I thought that was
No, that's brilliant, man. No, I legitimately had no idea you could do that because I think in this mode I would never be doing anything with the arrow key, so I never tried.
Also, we don't want to be in this mode.
Yeah, right.
You know, like this is like you. It's an adventurous thing to do.
I'm always in the search of that. Like anything that gets me on your toes, you know, gets me on your toes. Anything that gets me on your toes.
Get
is
on
happy.
these toes. Feet Finder.
Feetfinder.ca. So another thing I like to do a lot is this one I had the thing tuned at -1, which you can't do it with, but if I tuned it up to that, I like going like
Oh yeah.
this holding function like
Yeah. So, have you been playing with the new machines much?
new machines.
In the Digitakt. The 1.5 update where they added.
Oh, the slicing and stuff?
Yeah, all that shit.
Actually, sort of. I really like doing slicing on here the way you would do it. Like, I don't like. I mean, I like it. I like the new slicing, but it doesn't really do much for me. Actually, I am working on one right now. That I think.
Also, while we're looking at this, you're loading a project. We could mention your workflow is completely something that I usually tell people. Like, I advise people against.
Completely.
What you're doing
Again, because it's not.
But you
good.
have to do it. No, it's not. No, it's not. I wouldn't say that. I'd have to disagree with you.
Yeah.
Because I think what you're doing is good because you use all your sample slots. When I write a set out, I'm using as many banks. Like I'm filling my banks and patterns and my sets on there, but I'm like limited to the 128 sample slots. So I have to. Sometimes I'll reuse hats or kicks or something, or snares or something, or I'll use a sample chain.
I don't actually use all my sample slots. It's more just a tidiness thing for me. Like I really like to have like containers, and even though that is kind of what banks are for some reason I found I actually prefer transitioning songs this way than I do just like doing the Elektron thing of like, you know, having things hang over into your bank like that. I feel like
it makes it easier for you to finish your work.
it makes it easier to to finish it. And then if I want to release something or if I want to like play songs later, I can make set lists out of. It's like a lot easier for me to make set lists than it is to like pull up like a thing of 5 songs and try to like get all the patterns off, which you can do a little easier with transfer or whatever. But
Right.
for me, I like to be able to be like, this is its own song that stands alone that I can rearrange in whatever order I want. You know.
Totally. And that was my workflow when I first got the Digitakt. That is how I worked on the Digitakt. I would write all my music in a project and then, but I wasn't playing them live at the time either. So I was just writing music on the Digitakt. I was using Overbridge. But because you have the looper deal,
Yeah,
it's not a big deal
that's true.
because of your workflow. But you have to, but why I recommend people don't do it is because this is not easy. I don't even know, like when you did that time where you have the offbeat, the click, like when you go over here. I don't know, dude.
It's
If you weren't a drummer, it might be hard.
I think it's because it's easier for me to do it this way because of the drumming. I think.
Yeah.
Like I think.
I mean, you're a really good drummer.
Thank you. But I feel like that makes sense to me. I want to answer this question actually.
Yeah, go for it.
How does it work nowadays if you recorded a line from someone on Instagram or YouTube? Yeah, I've definitely thought about that. I feel like most of the time when I'm doing it, it's usually like I've had a couple Instagram things where it's somebody singing a line from a song that exists already. So in that sense, it's like you're kind of skirting the line where it's like they're singing a copyrighted thing, but it's like not the audio recording of it, you know?
Right.
I should probably get better about that. I don't think I've ever DM'd anybody saying that I used their voice. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
you completely destroy it. It's like unrecognizable.
Yeah, like I don't. Well, I also don't really like. I think that song is on streaming, but I don't really monetize a lot of my stuff. So for me, it's if I'm putting it out on SoundCloud or whatever, it's more of like I don't usually, you know, if it's somebody I know or whatever, that's one thing, you know, which I've done before. But if it's like someone random on YouTube or Instagram, a lot of times I literally won't even remember. Like I said, I have it in Koala, and I don't even remember who it was. I'm not like looking at usernames or anything.
Like,
I probably should be if I like actually do
you're
a
being
song.
very honest right now, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, like I should get better about that, because I feel like that's just a good practice to do anyway.
Good
yeah,
question, though.
That's a great question.
Because I think everybody wants to know, like, copyright monetization or streaming platforms, like, this is a thing. Like, people don't want to get their stuff struck down, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
whenever
it is, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And the music's dope, so I think anybody would be lucky, honestly. Especially if it's just like some like random
seeing me over there like what was I gonna do? Oh, there's one you were naming off the performance Digitakt things.
Yeah.
I think one that I use a ton of, maybe the one I use the most, is kill trigs. So a lot of times when I'll go and I'll have you know, when you like I'll use that a lot.
Okay.
Where it's like the fill, it doesn't
fill.
when you fill it doesn't play. So I'll do that, and then like on tracks that are like longer loops, I'll put a single trig that is in the fill with like no trig length, so it just stops playback of the thing. So on this song, I'll just demonstrate really quick.
Oh, it's a good way to do it.
So I have this kind of like this thing going. There's a couple like slices and breaks, and when I fill, you'll hear that it like everything kind of stops because I have kill trigs on all of them. So if I want to do like, so it's like that, like I don't know. It works really well for me. It's like my mind can like comprehend it, you know.
What is that from, that song?
So this song is I love Michael McDonald.
Okay.
I love Michael McDonald. Like I think he's an incredible songwriter. He's an incredible singer. He gets memed a lot, but he's like, I grew up listening to like Doobie Brothers and also like his solo stuff. So there's this song that he wrote with Kenny Loggins of the Danger Zone fame, and they both have recorded versions of the song in the same key. So I literally took the chorus of the song and then had the first one be Kenny and the second one be Michael McDonald. And I kind of also, so like, it's so stupid. Like, it's like the first is Kenny, where it's like, and then it's Michael. And it's back to Kenny. And then it's Michael Kenny.
So cool, man.
But it's the same song, you know?
But it's really cool sounding, because it's such a unique mash.
Yeah, it's just like it's rare that like an artist they write a song together and they each record a song and then it's like in the same key. It's just like hilarious to me.
But
So
you're having to match the tempo.
so I tuned I like tuned the parts, but then with Michael's part you can hear how it's like got those trigs, right? So it's like
Yeah, I think it sounds good though. Like
it's hidden under the, you don't hear it as much. But that's another huge thing, yeah, is like why I don't like doing the slicing is because you can't change slice lengths on this. So it's much easier for me to get those like specific tempo matching things because I don't like because I know there's like the time stretch thing you can do on Digitakt. I actually don't like time stretching. I don't really use it ever.
except for in here.
Yeah, as the effect for sure.
Effect.
But yeah, not for beat matching though.
Not
because
for like actual music.
Yeah, because it loses like to me the sound of drums pitched is like so important. Like it has to be like half the sound of like when you're doing like drum and bass or whatever is like that the timbre the drums get when you or like, even like vocals or whatever. So like I'd rather tune. So like in this one for example.
Well, you can use the repitch machine on here with your drum loops. It's perfect, right? You done that?
I found it to be. I mean, it does if you have perfect loops, but
it has to be perfect loops.
But yeah, but when I'm recording stuff in, like I'm literally doing like if I press record, I'm like doing this, and then I'm like, so like I don't ever do like the length thing. So then I'm cutting it down to where my ear feels it, So it's like a little harder to do the machine. I think on this song I did slices on. Yeah, I think these are. Yeah, so these are all. I was trying to use. Yeah, I was trying to use like the actual slice kind of thing, and it turned out really well. I think.
Yeah. I did a drum and bass track with the slice machine. I ended up really liking it.
I still feel like it's too. I think I'm actually a lot quicker at it the other way, where
That's
I just.
We can't. If it had. If parts, like. Oh my goodness.
So like. But yeah, those are a lot of the tricks I use. Kill trigs, I would say like it's like in every single song I do. Like
okay.
a lot of them,
Right. So you were saying use the don't fill combo, but you're saying you put a trig down and you have the. Can you show me what you're talking about?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find where it is on here. Nope. Not that one. Yeah, so I think I have one on here. What's this?
Okay. Oh wait, no.
Oh no, this is the wrong track. I need yeah. Where are you at? I know I have one specifically on this pattern.
I'm sorry to make you.
No, it's okay.
This.
I'll find it. I will find it, and it will be glorious.
So wait, are you having a fill trig that will end the? So you have don't fill, and then you have a fill trig that says end the length at this time. Is that what you're doing?
Essentially, what I do, I can just like, oh no, it's in this one. I was in the wrong pattern. I think it's on a lot of these. Yeah, so right here, I'll have one like here that just says it activates, but the length is super short, so it just sounds like that.
Got it.
So that way when I'm playing it, so if I solo this track, it'll be like.
Got it.
You know what I mean? So it's that one note that stops playback. Basically.
I have seriously wondered how you arrange that, because in your live shows you do have these pauses, and like I know you could stop the Digitakt,
right?
You could just go stop, but not stopping means it's gonna be.
Well, I do that in my live sets too, though, which is this is a kind of a stupid workaround where, because you can, like this is pause or whatever. But I'll do a lot of things where I'll start and then I'll be like, and I'll stop playback to like let something just to cut the tracks or whatever.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
I just siphoning all of these ideas from you, make them my own.
Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome. Theramina, what's up?
Hey, I haven't even
What's
looked
up,
at this yet.
folks? Yeah, we got a good group of folks in here. How about do you want to try and make a little music?
Let's make some
You
music.
feeling up
Yeah,
for
we'll
that?
we'll set, we'll give it a shot. Yeah, let's do
Okay. This will be a real treat
it.
because it's work. Put you to work. I'm paying him in these. Check these out. These are balance cables from Modbang. And I paid Drew and balance cables
Yeah.
to come and do this.
Yeah,
But if you want them, you can pay me for them on modbank.com.
and you should.
And you
You
should
should pay Matthew unlimited dollars.
pay me
for
unlimited
everything.
dollars. Sponsor me, LaCroix, and sponsor Drew.
Hmm.
LaCroix.
Okay. So, the big thing with making a track for me is Koala.
Should we zoom? I can zoom this out so we can get Koala up in the steez.
Up in the steez. Yeah, let's do it.
Wonk.
So I don't know exactly what I have on here. Oh yeah, here's a good one. This one's called "Beautiful Chair," and it's a it's literally it's like the squeak of a. I think I have the other sample on here too. It's like a no, not that. There's like a it's like a chair squeaking that I just looped to make like a lead sound or whatever. So then like you just throw a bunch of effects on it, and you can get like.
Sounds like a cello.
It's
That
yeah.
sounds like a real cello.
It's stupid. It should not sound like that. It really shouldn't. So yeah, if you don't have Koala, I highly recommend it to pretty much any musician ever. It's essentially just
Koala dope.
it's just a 404 Mark II with like cooler things and easier to
And
use
cheaper.
and way cheaper and
like
so much
$400,
fun. It's just so
$500.
much fun.
And they just updated it with the mixer.
Oh, dude, and
Which I haven't
it's
even
game
looked
changing.
at
All the
yet.
buses, yeah, it's great. I like that. Let's get that in there. Let me throw some strawberry on here.
What is strawberry?
There's vanilla and strawberry.
Oh,
it's like
the
the two
effects
flavors of
flavors.
it's yeah, the effects flavors as it were.
I'll always take strawberry over vanilla.
I hear that.
Or strawberry vanilla.
Okay. You can do something here. Get this all taken care of here. Okay.
Spicy.
So that is
the
the
normalization.
normalization, yeah.
It's always like they should have an option to turn off normalization.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah,
I was like very loud.
do it.
Okay. So yeah, here's how really quick. I saw Mike comment on this. So for my naming scheme in all my projects, I have I basically have mutes like unmuted and unmuted, and my pattern will be named like 7824 and then -12-3. And it's like the order in which I unmute things, in case I forget how the song goes.
Oh my
So
god.
hold on, I'll show you. Yeah,
Dude.
so I'm gonna name this.
That is actually so brilliant.
I'm gonna name this string, and then today's the 3rd, right?
Today is October 3rd.
10:03.
Oh my god, that is just such an obvious idea.
Done on 7.
I love it.
So yeah, let me just save this here. I'll name this E. Actually, you know what? Let's do mod bang. Let's call this mod bang.
Not bang.
Mod bang.
Michael. I use a piece of paper.
Dude, I know. Yes, a paper plate is another good one.
Paper
Like
plate.
when you're at like a
Or a
picnic
napkin.
or something. Yeah, napkin.
There's been
busted ass napkin.
several shows that I've walked up to the bartender and said, "Can I borrow a napkin? I left
Dude, it's awful.
my play sheet at home."
So let's see. I don't think I have it actually for. You know, I'm gonna load another one. I don't have it for that one. Yeah, how about this one? Yeah, so this is a good example. I call it 27-8-1-6- exclamation, and exclamation usually means
So it means these
fill.
play at the same time.
So it means it starts out as 2 and 7, right? So it's like, and then I know at some point I'm gonna want 8, right?
Wow, dude.
And then
it's almost stupid. It's like so good.
Yeah. And then I know at some point.
I love this one. This is your new one. Right?
Yeah, this is the
You
new
played
one.
this at the show.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just keep playing this one for
Sure.
a second.
Yeah, I'll play this one.
And then let's make some music. I really like this song. So what does that break?
What's that?
What break is this? Is this?
I don't remember. I'll pull it up.
Sorry, keep going.
It's I just named it Amen 1. I don't know where it's from. I don't know if I chopped it or what. But where does this go into? I can't remember. Yeah, what else do I have on here? I have some bullshit in here. Give him the overview right now. Yeah, I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one's cool. I tried this and I actually failed at the show because I was doing a thing where on this one I have vocals, like a vocal thing with the rhythm like and I was changing the like start and stop point just by turning the knob, but I did tune instead.
Oh.
So it was like and I was like,
remember.
I looked at you in that one too. I was like, dude, come on. So yeah, but hopefully I can do it right here. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
That's a good one.
I think that one just needs some like head trimming a little bit, but
right,
that's a
you're
fun
not
one.
done. Or when are you ever done? Because I feel like
You're the same way too. Yeah.
I'm never done with the track.
No, I love that about watching you is because when you did the Shameless thing, I remember hearing a track that I was like, okay, that one's new, but that one I've heard a while ago. But like earlier, you were talking about, you're like, well, I did the intro again, and I redid the whole section, and it was like hearing it again for the first time, but it's still familiar. So it's a good move to do that, just to like, because it feels good to hear something you recognize, right?
Yeah.
And so like, I think you do a good job of like bringing back in like elements and themes from your songs and stuff. So, yeah,
Thanks.
it's inspiring, man. It's really cool.
I feel like that's exactly what you do. Like, and that is kind of like, that's an important part of songwriting. And that's what's so helpful about like working in a small box too. Instead of like on the, Well, I mean, on the computer, I feel like you can get lost with scope creep a lot. Like you can just like feel like you're drawing from too many sources.
Yeah.
Although the sounds are amazing, of course, from the computer.
Mm-hmm.
But you can always just be like, oh, I was using that sample on pattern one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that sample and pitch it down or something. It's still the same sample, so
Yeah.
it's like there's that memory attached to it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
Mm-hmm.
musically, and then just keeping at least one sound. Like I'm working on this techno track that
Yeah.
I told you about that I was like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm proud of. And there's this like drum fill that I'm using as basically as a motif for the whole thing, and it just like it perpetuates throughout the whole song, but all the patterns are very different from each other.
Yeah.
But that one sample
Yeah.
is the glue.
Mm.
It's kind of like working in 8 bars versus 4 bars. You could write everything in 4 bars and then do it 1 2 2 of 2 microtime trigger if you wanted of an 8-bar sound.
Yeah.
And suddenly it's an 8-bar pattern.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. And I
it's
think
like-
I think that kind of stuff is brilliant too. I mean, same with, well, because I mean, like, to me, like, limitation is creativity, right? Like, to me, limitation is necessary to go beyond what you think you can do, because I'm kind of the same way. Like, the music I make on computers is very, very different, and I still really like it a lot too, but it's like, I can't do what I do on a computer because it just, like, doesn't translates. And
Right.
like you said, like, when everything is open to you, you're always, I say you, but I mean me, I'm always like second guessing, like, well, things become, I think, pretty produced pretty quickly. Like, I want things to all line up perfectly and stuff, and I have to fight that urge to, like, add, like, the perfect thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this one, you literally can't have perfection, and that's, like, why it's cool, I think.
And you're also like, you're working in moments, like
Yeah.
you're working in these like little sections of time, and on the computer you have your arranger.
Yeah.
And the arranger lends itself to a different kind of production. I love having an arranger. Don't get me wrong. I would love it if I had a little screen that was like, here's your arrangement, like, and it showed me the
Yeah.
Digitact's arrangement without it being, overbridging over to my computer or something. Because it would be
Sure.
cool to see it. But, yeah, I like the work. This is the one box that you could do this on. You couldn't do it on Digiton or Syntag.
I tried.
Or-
I tried. Yeah.
I did see, what was that, the Nulfo that played at Patchworks? He did a 404 set, and it was a similar vibe.
It's pretty cool.
It was a pretty cool set.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, 404. I mean, like I said, I use the 404 a lot too,
Yeah.
for different things, but I just don't. Yeah, there's something about this, like, little glorious weirdo that is just like, I can't. I've really realized, like, I don't really want or need to buy anything else because
Right.
it's just,
yeah,
there's
probably.
always new things to discover about this thing. We were just, before the stream, we were talking about random things. You just showed me the function thing where I was like, dude, like, that's so sick, dude. You can do so much with that.
Yeah, it'll help you. Just
That's so cool, man. That's so
it's
cool.
gonna change your life, Drew.
I feel I'm a changed person right now.
You're a changed person. You're a changeling.
I'm a changeling. I'm a skinwalker.
You're on
Yeah.
DS9 right now.
I'm a,
Okay, yeah, let's get back to music production. Music news you can use. Drew's a changeling.
I hate that. I hate that. Let's get this. Let's get this. Okay.
Sounds kind of like a harmonica.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's what I like. First of all, we're gonna need to be. What's a good BPM? What are we doing?
I mean, I kind of like your faster stuff.
Okay, yeah, we'll go.
I like the high energy stuff.
Let's do 143.2.
Oh, that's
I like
great.
that, dude. Mike's like the Office theme. Yeah.
Is that what that was?
No, I don't.
But it did sound like the Office theme. Now that you say it. Yeah, so close. Oh.
No. Now we're gonna get copyright stricken for sure. Okay.
Yeah. We don't care about copyrights over here.
I can't recover from that. All right. What am I gonna do with this? Okay. So I think I do have some cool. I think I recorded a drum thing recently with my phone mic of just me playing on my kit at home.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we could do Office theme rave track. We could just go full send.
I mean, I don't care.
We could just go full in on that.
If we just got the dun 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 dun, and that could be the whole like dun.
Dude, let's do it. I say let's go for it. I like that idea. That's just funny enough. The challenge is, can we make it like somewhat good? That's all I care about. So what are we?
I think you can. I have faith in you.
Where's my metronome at?
While you're doing that, let me tell everybody I managed to score an Avalon bass line last night.
That's so sick.
From Abstract Instruments because of some friendly folks alerting me to their in stock. I'm very excited about that.
I'm excited to see what you do with that thing.
Probably the same thing I do with the TB03. It just maybe might sound a little better. I don't know. Well, I've never used one before. I just really wanted a nice 303. I can hear it already. It does sound like that harmonica.
That's so silly. Well, we need to do some sculpting here.
This is a creak of a chair, right?
This is a chair going like.
Yeah, like you.
I have the original like file on here somewhere. It's just like one of these. It's one of these stupid little samples, and this is gonna be too loud, so I gotta turn it down.
Now we don't hear anything.
Yeah. So that's it. So this is the original sample with reverb.
Frying.
This is Finding Nemo all over again. It's Finding Flipper.
We could even do.
We could do that too. That'll be another track. That'll be another track for sure. So I forgot that I'm not monitoring with my headphones, so the click isn't coming through on here. So what I'm gonna do is just lay down like a stupid trig click on here really quick, so I can play it live. Because I like to play most things live. I don't like to usually put them in.
So you definitely write some different music playing live. That's for sure.
Yeah, you do.
That's why I picked up one of these things.
Let's do a
for the M8.
Dude, I was wondering what that was. It looks like it feels good.
These melodies into the M8 instead of trying to dial them in.
Yeah, I think that's
like definitely can hear the semitones. I was like, I can do that, on there.
Mm-hmm.
Better workflow.
Same with hats. Like when I'm doing hats, a lot of times it's like
oh, that's a good idea.
I have to repitch them like because you can get a lot of like really cool movement with hats. Like if you're doing pitching, like if you have it like it's like the pitch makes it feel like an accent or something, even if you don't change the volume, which I think is really cool.
I need to take that and run with that.
Yeah, let's do this.
Look at that speed. That is a Digitakt power user right there.
Okay. I think that'll probably be fine. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's get this up here. Let's get this going here. Okay, good. So 7. Oh my god. Get that out of here.
You gotta find it first.
And it's the second half is like right. So it's somewhere over the rainbow, and then it's dun 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 dun, dun and it's like dun, 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 dun. We don't have to do that part though. It's like we can just do the first part. Sorry, I gotta do all my lengths correctly here. Okay. It is 12. Okay.
You got it. All right.
Dude, okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hold on. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna quantize a little bit.
What happens if you put some delay on that?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Let's get some LFO pan here.
Oh yeah.
So we get some. We get some. I get some. That's too much. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's feeling way more. Let me get the pre-delays going up. Get some. It's there we go.
This was originally the squeaking of a chair.
Yes, this was the squeak of a chair. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of here really quick. Okay, so now, okay, we have that in the bag. We have.
That was kind of cool.
Oh, you mean the?
No, just like what happened after like the delay is ringing out, like ba 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 ba.
That was pretty cool. Maybe we can get that tail and sample it and like, throw it back in the loop. I do have a drum thing that I played on. Using my phone mic. So I wonder, let's put that on. Put it on 8. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's just called like.
Why'd you put it? You went to 8 because of 8? Okay.
So 8. Yeah, I like to, because sometimes if you load things out of order, it loads it into like slot 3, but then it'll be on track 8. So then it like auto loads stuff, and I hate when it auto loads. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah. So for track 8 is where I like to put like
you don't want to make
breaks or whatever
decisions for you.
I don't want.
I also put breaks on 8.
I don't want
or chords.
For me, it's usually chords on 7. It's like quarter lead on 7, bass on 6, breaks on 8. It's usually how it goes. And then perk is like 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 usually.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty standard affair. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for recorded. I think it's an archive. I think I called it Drew. What's this? Yeah. There's a lot of resonance in there. I love that. It's just like a phone mic with a drum kit.
Is that you playing the drums?
Yeah, that's me playing. I like put the phone like in front of the kit or whatever. So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
So let's see if we can. So here's the method I use for like getting drums to work. Is I'll usually like it's gonna be 32. So I'll go. I needed the click going for this though, yeah. Okay.
So just gonna repitch it until it matches.
Okay. Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it feels good.
It's got like some swing, kind of.
Yeah.
At least against that hat.
Yeah, let me go a little faster. Yeah, it feels good to me.
Yeah, that sounds good. You play with that bit reduction at all, or the bit reduction, sample rate reduction? I mean, in the filters. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what you're just doing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I like that. Okay. So let's see. Let's put the two together. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, sure. I feel like I'm torn because
What if you sidechained it?
Sidechain the melody or sidechain the
melody?
That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I think the drum sound I think has so much resonance that it's like really competing against, like there's a lot of like going on in that, you know what I mean? Like there's too much, cuz that's cool. But like that has so much info in there, you know, like I feel like maybe I could like
Thank God that those EQs.
I know. Yeah, but see, then it loses like a lot of the character though, so maybe I'll do a different drum break. Maybe I'll do something else. I do like that though. Or
mean,
or we don't do The Office.
Or we don't do The Office. I feel like we could kill The Office.
That's fine.
Live. I mean, it was
kill The
It was
Office?
fun. It's dead. It's dead.
No season 35 or whatever, right?
No, that stuff's been long gone.
Okay, so let's get sorry Office, you're out of here.
Yeah, out.
Okay, so now we have this.
Yeah, I like the drum loop. It's definitely
Yeah, you're right.
because it is good. It is good.
Let's gotta find something that tonally kind of matches that. It's a little off too. I think it's a little fast. Yeah, it needs to be like. Okay, yeah, that feels better. So, yeah, let's get a. So I wonder if I just do. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do some of that. So now I'm gonna find a good little. See what that's so. Almost. Okay. Yeah. No. I don't like that as much. Oh, I wonder if we. So what is this? What's the tuning? 3.98. What's that plus 12? That's 15.98. See if we can get like some cool artifacts. You need to be like. Nah, I don't like that either. I think I'll just keep this. Oh well, we'll put some conditions on this one. Do 25%. Cool. So then. Let's do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hear that.
I feel like there's like, I don't know, some play off that.
Dude, I agree. Yeah, once I get this pattern set, we'll have a good basis for doing some stuff. So I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I have a pattern in my head, so I wanted to go like boons, bakat, boons, katant, take a boons, bakat, take a da da boons, katak, katak, take a boon. So how do I do that? Boons, bakat, take a kadat. So I need like I need to copy this. You see that scuffed 11? Can't even see it. So I want doing to bakat, take a turn, take a doon, to bakat, take a da. So I need like. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't like that either. You know what? We're just gonna keep it simple. and that'll be fine, right? So,
so.
let's get. Has enough variation with that conditional trig. So, let's go. Yeah, it's fine.
So is your next move a bass line or a melody? Or
I do all drums first, for sure.
Okay. Do you ever like put your kick, snare, hat, or whatever on your first 4 tracks, and then do you just play them in after that? Or like?
Not usually. I usually do one. I do one at a time. Usually, so if it's like a slower beat, I'll do that. But yeah, usually it's pretty like. Sorry.
I like that kick.
Yeah, me too. Oh. No. Yeah, it's a cool groove. Let's keep it simple, I think.
All right.
So now
We're already getting somewhere.
All right, so now we gotta, let me turn off this quantization here. I like to make sure those kicks are super
Tight.
super swung. Like it's gotta be like that, and then it's gotta be like trig all the way down. Whoa, whoa! You can
Yeah.
you can use that for the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well I didn't know that either. Apparently. Yeah, there we go. Be barely audible.
So you use the velocity instead of the amp volume.
Usually. This is what I'm used to.
Stay hydrated, huh?
I do need some. So.
Drink your tea.
All right. So we got a good start. I'm just gonna make sure these are all like feeling really nice and swung. Yeah. Cool.
I like that. I like that it's like it goes kind of like out for a second and then it wraps back in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's throw some. Let's get the kick drum. Got some beef. Yeah. All right, cool. So now, it definitely needs, I think, one more percussion layer for me to be happy. So let's go track 2. What do I have in Koala? See, do I have anything?
Got something right
Don't
there.
know what that is. That's a pallet. That's the pallet jack at work with reverb.
That's the pallet jack?
That's the pallet jack.
That's
yeah.
Cool. Oh, that is cool. Dude, I need to do more of this koala sampling that you're doing. Oh. Have you used that chord progression?
That's
got.
Well, it has the effects on right now. Let me turn them off. That's
You know, it'd be cool.
Sting. That's a Sting song.
Oh, is it? You know what'd
Yeah.
be cool is if koala had separating elements.
Well, I use Moisic for that app. For
On your
that
computer?
on the phone.
Oh.
I use it on the phone. That's what I did for the Michael McDonald one. Yeah.
Oh.
You can you can literally just put import video or import file, and it just like does it. It's a free app.
And
so
it would just take
yeah. So this
the
is
drums or the chords or.
it. Just take. I mean, it separates. I think the free version it's 4. It separates bass, guitar, voice, and drums.
Dude, I need this.
Yeah. So like I think right here I have is this the Michael McDonald one? Yeah.
Does a good job.
If it's no use trying, that's the world. Tell me why was I born? Some people see and change. Some will remain.
It's pretty good.
This is dope.
See the road as clear.
I can't believe how good that app works. I want that. Moises?
Moses. No, it's
Is it a biblical
yeah,
app?
Moises. Moises.
Made by
Abraham and Moses.
made by
After the Israelites left the promised land, their next order of business was making this killer app.
They gotta make money somehow.
Yeah, and all the manna stopped falling from heaven.
Once the mana ended,
Moises yoink.
Moises was made.
Someone said Moises yoink. Give me that Moises yoink. Yeah, what is even this?
Wait, I'm gonna download this app.
Oh, it's the Eagles. The one good song the Eagles have. Dude, let's use it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. So here's what I would do. So what you do is you can like export, I think. Yeah, so I can export, save to device. I can just export the separated tracks. That's crazy. I've never actually exported it before. Well, let's see if this works. I should be able to just import it in Koala now. That's dude, that is so sick if that works like that. Like if it's that easy, because that was really easy. Let's see. I need internal storage. What would it be under? Probably. Let's see. Pictures, audio. Oh, I could find it later. I'm just gonna import the video again so I can get that lick. I need to get that lick in here.
This could be the beginning of the next DNcrystal banger.
It really could. I'm hesitant, but you never know. There we go. So yeah, you can just import the video directly in, and it separates it, which is just.
Do you want to have this separation now?
Oh, right. So what I would do. Yeah, you're right. I need to do that. So let me. Yeah.
You could
bear
just
with me for a
record
sec.
it right into the Digitakt.
That'll be the move. Because I want.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
I think that's enough.
Be a banger.
I think it's enough. Yeah. Yeah. All I gotta do is do. That one's on the offbeat, which will be a little harder to work around. So I'm just gonna get that one. I think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna get that little thing so we can do quicker trigs.
Give me the quick trigs.
Close.
I mean, if you have to repitch the drums to match it, then
that's
I guess
fine.
You have to, right?
I'm just gonna repitch this to match the drums. Almost. Needs to be like right there, I think. It's almost there. Actually, you know, I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get the other chord. I'm gonna get this too. I want the other chord progression. Yeah.
Oh,
I want
organs in the back. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Like how I do like an eagle claw.
It's like, you know, the organ
Organs?
that's over there. Eagles, dude. It's the eagle claw.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Let's see. Okay.
So now you could technically use the repitch machine, but I mean you don't want to because then you can't do like individual
Right.
chunks.
I like the chunks. I love the chunks.
Keep it chunky.
I'm gonna call this Eegi
Yeegi.
1003. We're going right on 7. Right on 7 to that. So let's do.
so
close. Okay. I'm gonna get it.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to individually do the trigs, I think, because this one is too short. I cut it. I think I trimmed it too short. But I think all I have to do
You
is.
can always go back into the.
Oh, I guess I could, but I don't want to. I really don't. I really just want to. I think I'm in the zone right now. We're in the zone right now.
AutoZone.
AutoZone. I just need to do. I want that first one first, though, so I'm gonna do one of these guys. So let's see. So let's just get that feeling good. Actually, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dude. Here we go. Sick. Okay. So let's get the other one in here. So see, it's too short. It's unfortunate. Maybe I can. Might be able to pull some trickery here. Might be able to pull some trickery if I do like. Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
That was kind of cool. Yeah. I just want to try it, just see if I can get it to work. It's close. Normally I would want it to be more precise, but I can get it better. I can get it better than that. Okay, so I think that's fine. I think that's workable. So I don't have to just copy, what is it, page, okay. Okay. So we need some big stabby chords. Oh, dude, I just reloaded the pattern. No!
I guess you could just fix the sample now.
I can fix the sample now, yeah. That's so unfortunate, bro. That's so unfortunate. Do I even have anything?
We have nothing.
I have nothing. I can do that. Okay, I know what I'm doing now, though. Unless you want to do something else.
No.
Okay, I don't want to take up. I don't want to take up time.
You're not taking my. No, this. I love this. This is what I want to do.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually just gonna make two different chops, so I know it's even. I'm gonna do one that I know is gonna work. So we'll hit the gritty here.
Griddles.
Hit
McGriddle.
the McGriddles.
I never could get behind McGriddle.
It's because you gotta get in front of it. You gotta eat
true.
it. Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Don't be behind. Don't be behind McGriddle. Yeah, it doesn't have to loop perfectly either now. That's fine. So I'll do that one. I'm gonna name this Moo. No, and then
Michael McGriddle's in the house.
Michael McGriddles. Michael McGriddles. What am I doing? Okay. Stop that. Go back into here. So I want okay, so I want that one. I want yeah, I'm gonna leave some room.
I can't imagine a dedicated undo button. It would be amazing.
By the way, what just happened has happened to me so many times.
Oh, me too.
And it just is so
So
infuriating.
many times.
Ugh. Because I'm just like fat fingering every single thing. But you know what? Now we're gonna make it better because of it. So
It's true.
I mean, we got
Usually does result in something better.
Mutu.
Maybe.
We got Mutu in the house. So okay. That has to end. It has to end immediately. Okay. So we didn't have anything, but I have kick still. No. Okay, so the kick is there now. So let me go here. Let me just lay down that kick really quick so we can at least have something to work with. I still have that. It's not even at the right tempo either. You remember what tempo it was?
We were at 143.2.
143 point. Yes, that's right. It was 143.2. Okay, that, and then that's going to be that. Then. Sorry, everyone. Okay. No, we'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this right.
That's my favorite thing right there. I just want to make that into a GIF. You do it faster than me. I thought I did it fast.
Okay. Forgot.
So you work that neck. Like I'm a floating head.
Matt neck.
I do have a bad neck.
Okay. We got that good. We're gonna go a little bit of.
It's one of those tennis ball kicks. Those are my favorite kind of kicks, where it just sounds like you're
Oh, like doing the
just throwing a
doing
tennis
that
ball
thing?
against the
That's actually such a good name for it. I never thought of that like that. Okay. So the tuning was 3.96, correct? I believe it was like
3.93.
it was in this realm.
It was like 15 point. Why does that sound like it works already? Oh, cause.
Yeah. I think it was something like that.
Yeah. This sounds actually more on point than even the last time.
I guess
Maybe it's
sure.
me.
No, I guess yeah. I mean that's ideal. I feel like it needs to be a little bit faster.
Femto says, "Quick, save your progress."
Thank you. Yeah, it's lagging like a little bit.
Yeah, I hear it.
That's too fast. Okay, that feels
yeah,
that feels alright.
sounds good.
That feels okay. Okay, so we have those now. Okay, now let's get back to this Eagles thing.
Back to the Eagles.
All right, so 7. I want moo. I want moo 2. We're gonna go. There's moo. So I forgot the tuning of this one. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Cool. So we'll do. That's the one I want first. Yeah. Okay. Now I want this one. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. 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 So yeah. Let's get that going. Let's get well, first I need some more percussion. That was what I was gonna do.
Right.
So I think I have some stuff on Koala, but I also think I still have some stuff on here. Let's see. I might just throw on like a top or something just to make it quick. No, not that one. That's nice. Let's see. Do I have anything on here? All right, here we go. These all imported today when I put this project back on here. That chord works for the major part of it, but it won't work for the other part. So I have an idea.
You're looking for a percussion anyway.
You're right. Thank you. I am.
Oh. I don't know.
That's kind of no. Hold on. Oh yeah. Fuck it. Let's do that. Let's do the same thing. Yeah, that works.
Oh man, that was fast. I was gonna say, yeah, roll off a little bit of that. That was nice.
One more thing. I just want just a nice clap or something. I think that'll probably do it. Oh, the squeak! All right, I'm gonna do that. I can't not do it now. Archive. Let's do that.
Sounds good on a break. I just want to plug my bass in.
Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay. So now we need some like stabbies. Oh, I forgot the hats already. Yeah, here we go. Let's we'll get rid of this. keep it simple. And then this, we can
I like that.
let me tune it a little bit higher.
Those would be some really good techno reds too.
Oh yeah, if you got it like, well,
Like a huge reverb on it or something.
yeah, let me.
Oh yeah, there you
It's better. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's some nice like art, like natural things happening there, I think. Okay, so now I just want to add some stabs, and then we can call it.
go. Call it.
Call it. Call that song. 6. 5. Oh no, I need that, and then where do we find that one? There's a wild. Oh, it's in a. I think it was this one. So that'll be good for one of them. Let's see if it can.
I think you could repitch it down a fifth too, and it would probably work for the other one. Maybe? I don't know.
I think it would conflict a bit because like it's going from like this kind of like major thing, minor thing. It's sort of like and this is like a very kind of weird major voicing. So I'm worried it might work. Actually, it might work. It might work totally. But I want to try doing it.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
I want to listen to you though.
I want to see your process. I can't help. I just interject because I'm
Yeah,
just.
yeah, but you know
I'm
a
viewer.
lot of stuff, and I would love to learn some more. Okay, so let's see.
It's like slightly.
It's almost there.
Like it seems to be slightly pitched down or something to match it.
Yeah, I think it's got too much info. It's got too much like harmonic content, I think.
Too much info. I like.
What would you do? What would you do for a bass line here? What do you think? Does anything pop out?
Offbeat.
Womp, womp, womp. Like doing the.
Yeah, like maybe octaves or something, or like it could be like. Okay.
Yeah, I like that feel. Let's
Something bouncy.
boom, done it. Yeah. Let's get some acid saw in here. Sorry, I need to look at the see what people.
Oh, I highly recommend a single cycle waveform that I found recently. That sounds like a Moog.
It's
sounds
called.
awesome. It's called Hollow something.
Is it the one on here?
It's on here.
Yeah. The hollow one sounds. Yeah, I think I used that one recently. Let's pull it up. Let's get that one.
Hollow.
Yeah, 'cause there's two. There's hollow sharp and yeah. Is it hollow sharp or is it
No, it's not either one of those.
hollow
It's,
ramp? Those are the only 3 hollow ones I have.
Shit. Is it not called Hollow something? I screwed it up. Maybe it is the Hollow thing. I suck. I fail. I can't remember. Yeah, I would just do what you normally do.
Yeah, bass lines are always the hardest part for me. I think I'll just maybe stick with this and do. I have to like tune it like really weird too, because it's like in between, so you're like into like. look like the notes, right?
Ooh. Yeah.
So then, you want what's your? Oh, explain to me your sidechain thing again, because I want to just do like a.
Okay, yeah.
Because like
so
I know how I would
put
try to
down
do
your
it.
baseline first, and then we'll do the sidechain.
Okay,
Because
okay.
it's easier that way.
Because I feel like. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do something like that. I will have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I have to do the thing where I make the resolution like.
Half scale.
Yeah. Okay. What was it again? Okay, I think I remember. Okay. I'm gonna let it play through first because I don't have the metronome. There we go. Cool.
Okay. So now to do the sidechain thing, you turn off LFO to trig,
Right.
and then lock it
per trig or
on-
just on the channel,
on
the whole channel. Okay.
and then lock it on the steps you want to sidechain. So if you're doing 4 on the floor, side.
It would be
lock
like
it on 1, 9,
1,
5, and 13 on all pages.
Okay, so I would just be like
Oh no, since you did half resolution, it would be 1,
3, 5 on all the pages.
On all
Yeah.
pages,
Okay. So I have to go like it would look like that, right?
Correct.
Okay. So then
That's right.
okay. So I just lock that on, and I think wait.
On
So that one I can just kind of copy. Oh, then it wouldn't be a trick though. So I have to do that, and then I would have to go. Then just do the same thing over here.
Yeah.
Okay. More time.
So for those of you who don't know what's going on right now we're putting in LFO resets that only happen on the kicks, basically, or 4 on the floor LFO resets. And what we're going to do is we're now going to use an inverted envelope in the LFO section, and we're going to make sidechain ducking. We're going to make it sound like it's ducking.
Right. Okay. So
without
that's.
actually sidechain.
So I think I've gotten all of them.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So then we go into our LFO, and then destination amp volume,
Right.
and then
It's like a ramp, right? It's like a.
no, it's an exponential wave.
It's that one, but it's turned
Yes, and then
like
depth,
that,
Yeah. I usually start at depth like 100% negative,
and then
just
to taste kind of thing.
yeah. And then the trig mode is 1.
Dream mode is 1. Okay.
And then go speed. To start off, I'd go speed BPM 8, and then speed itself at 16, I think.
Because that would be 16 note. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
just eighth notes, I think.
We can see how it sounds.
So that should already. That's
It should work. So this might be moving too slow. Maybe try 8. Yeah, 816 BPM.
no. That's it.
I think it still needs to maybe go like. Sorry, here we go. There you go. Where's that 2?
Well, I was just gonna play with the depth.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So-
You're right.
so, like-
My bad.
So if I do that,
Yeah.
then like. No, you're right. No, it would probably work better this way. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really cool.
It works really well.
So now we start bringing some elements here. Okay. Yeah. So combine that all together.
And then I start playing the actual
And then,
Eagles solo,
then you play the whole solo, yeah.
which is like the most insane solo.
It's great. Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Dude, thanks for coming on and doing this. This was
Dude,
really
of course,
a great
yeah.
session.
This is
And we
blast.
made some like a rave jammer. We pulled it off. We did all the things. This
I
is
would agree.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I feel like I don't know. Does anybody want to ask a question while I have Drew here, or
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do whatever, man.
we've
Yeah.
been grinding for over 2 hours?
I can do this. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so sick? Don't forget to save. Okay.
Alternatively, I do want to say he said, "Why did you turn the LFO to trig off?" There is an alternative version where you don't turn off the LFO to trig for the whole thing, but you turn on LFO trig resets on the following steps.
Got it.
So that's the reason why you turn off the LFO to trig is so that the ducking envelope can last longer than a step. We want it to
that makes
start
sense.
on this step and last as long as we need it to. So if it wants to go all the way to 4 steps, it can, and it will duck over the trigs following the trigs afterwards.
So someone said, any change of the name of that sick drum break? Any chance? Well,
Do you want to name it?
yeah, I mean, so that drum break is actually one that I recorded myself with my phone. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I have toyed with the idea of just making a bunch of drum breaks and making a Dropbox and just like sending people just like giving it out, because I feel like, I don't know, like drums are just so, to me it's like the essence of like the kind of music I want to make in this genre, you know? Like we've talked about it before, like I don't use synths really. I just kind of resample stuff. So I really thought about just like just making like a folder of like some different BPMs and some different things.
I'd love a
Yeah, I
folder
could share it
for
to the
drums.
Discord or something.
People would love that for sure.
Yeah, I could get on that
We would all
pretty
like-
quick, I think. So
Drew is a professional drummer. Like you are, I mean, you play professionally.
Right,
You
right.
are an amazing drummer. You're the best drummer I know. We love Drew. Drew's the best.
I love you too, man.
Everybody loves Drew.
yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna let Drew go, and so we can eat food and stuff. But thank you. You're the best. This was super fun. I hope everybody learned a ton from Drew's incredibly cool workflow and difficult workflow, but really cool. It requires a lot of practice and a lot of skill, and you have both those things.
Thank you,
Put
man.
in a lot
yeah.
of time, and you definitely have the skills. And we made that cool banger out of that.
That Eagles song.
The Eagles and The Office.
The Office. I forgot about The Office. I will say to Saggy Dogs, yeah, as far as DNcrystal goes, this is definitely how I make. It's either this or if I'm doing like more of like a tracker kind of thing, sometimes I'll use Renoise or even Ableton sometimes. But as far as like most of the DNcrystal music, it's all these two little guys and Koala, obviously.
It's wild because like I use a 303, a Digitakt, a Syntac, Digatone, and an Octatrack. It's different music.
It's different.
mind you.
Well, it's just different.
I would
yeah.
like to make this music, but I feel like I don't know how to make it as well as you.
Well,
There's
it's
no
just
doubt
it's
about
just
that.
different. I mean, if you have a bunch of drums, it's like
Yeah.
to me that's like we've talked about that too. Or like for me, with doing this project has been I just want to do everything that is fun, and if something isn't fun, I don't do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
and
fair.
like if something isn't and also it's like if something is good enough, that's I like will draw the line, you know?
Right.
So it's like if something meets my requirement of like, oh, that's a good beat, I just kind of like, let's cut it, you know?
Let's go on to the next one. kinda
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So I think it makes it easy. It's quicker to make it that way.
And the limitation of
Yeah.
of the Digitakt, like you are working in 8 tracks, and I think like of all, this is my favorite machine to make music on, hands down.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that competes with it
Oh
is this.
This
I'd
other
say like
glorious
this.
weirdo.
In like I still like the Digitakt the most, just because that's what I'm the most familiar with, but the M8 really is like
It's awesome.
it's battling.
It's such a
there.
cool
I
machine.
think, do you have one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I put a moratorium on trackers for me, where it's like even though I know coming up with doing LSDJ, it's like I think that would be a lot of fun. I feel like like I said, you taught me at least 3 things I didn't know today about this thing, and I've had it since 2018. So it's kind of like at that point I have no reason to get more gear, when I can't even
I wish
I can't
felt
even
that
hit the
way.
limits of this thing yet. So
I feel like I can't stop acquiring gear. I'm trying to sell stuff, but anyway,
right.
awesome.
Well, thanks everybody. Thanks Matt. This has
Yeah.
been great.
Thank you, everybody.
That's awesome.
And these cool, of course, little advertisement here. These cool balance cables, these are available at modbang.com. There's a 1.5 feet and 3 feet available. And then you can also pick up a riser like this, which Drew is taking home with him. And it actually fits. Check this out, Jordo. Jordan in the chat designed these.
Yeah,
It
thank you,
actually
Jordan.
fits the RC202 perfectly. And you can set it
That's the thing. That's what I like.
like that.
I like that. That's cool.
Bonk. We knocked the light over. Anyway, yeah, that's the stuff I like. Me too. All right. Bye, everybody.